So I enjoy lots of different types of games, whether they're on video games or board games or competitive sports. I've just started learning how to play futsal. I've been doing that for around about 2 years now, and it's insanely challenging trying to make the ball do what you think it can do. But I do really love those moments when you just start to get it right and you feel like, oh wow, this is quite achievable. Yeah. So I was born in Melbourne, Victoria, which is at the southern end of Australia. It's just above Tasmania. I spent most of my childhood in Brisbane, and then I moved to South Australia before meeting my wife, who's Japanese, and moving to Japan. I've taught all around Australia. I've taught in South Australia and in Brisbane and all through Japan as well. I've taught in Tokyo all the way down to Nagoya. And I've done workshops connected to teaching all throughout the Asia Pacific. And that's been for nearly 20 years now. And now I've managed to find a position in Aoba Global Campus, and I'm really delighted. I started teaching visual arts at the very beginning of my career. I've done a whole lot of other subjects, and now I get to come back to visual arts. And I'm also teaching theory of knowledge, which I find really exciting, just because a lot of the game-based learning and gamification ideas that I'm able to bring into that subject is something that's an absolute passion of mine. I did my master's paper on ways to do that in authentic ways that are both enjoyable but really get people to explore deep concepts. So there's a couple of different reasons why I love teaching. As far as subject disciplines are concerned, I love the stories behind every subject. Has got different stories. They've got their characters, their villains, their heroes. They've got their controversies and their moments of absolute glory. And I love finding those stories and sharing them, because some of them are just so wild you couldn't possibly believe that they are true. In the visual arts, there's so many incredible and amazing stories. It's these stories that are so human. They tell us just as much about the subject discipline as what it means to be human. I love those stories and I love being able to share them. I also love this idea of creating classroom learning engagements that are all about aha moments. They talk about in game design that a good game designer creates levels that are challenging. They're hard enough that you can't find the answer straight away, but they're easy enough that you get to that moment and you go, I get it, and then it really excites you to go further from there. So I love crafting those sorts of lessons that have got those aha moments embedded in them, and that everyone loves to feel smart. And the last thing that I really enjoy is being with students, being with anyone who their skills far surpass mine. I'm always so in awe at students. I'm a potter by trade. I used to be a potter by trade. And I am not as skilled in other areas of the arts. I love seeing students who are far more skillful in different areas of the arts, and watching that skill develop and shine and really inspire and even inform my art practice as well. So I consider it a real privilege to be part of that journey. I would like to think that it feels secure, that you know that I'm not interested in are you a great student as much as are you a student who really wants to explore. I like the idea of being able to be part of a journey that you're going on, and that I'm just one stop along the way. I would like to think that people will feel confident enough to be able to explore and experiment, but still know that there's a direction that we're going, a standard and an end destination that we want to meet. It's such an exciting time, in my mind, to be any sort of student of any age, just with the technological advances that we have. Obviously we're in an online environment, and that straight away creates a lot of different technologies that we use, but the idea of using technology to explore and extend skills and ideas is something that I never had when I was a younger student. And I'm really looking forward to students finding information, ideas, and presenting them to me, to the class, to themselves in a way that really gives that wow and aha moments that we talked about before. I have got full confidence that the sorts of lessons and classes that we as a community are going to be involved with are really going to be not only engaging for students, but it's my hope and desire that it will really drive students to want to find more and to be excited about their own learning.